Hello and welcome to A VO's Journey. My name is Anthony Pica. This show is all about helping the new and upcoming voiceover artists grow their business, sidestep all the crazy things that I seem to step on. It is Wednesday, July 26th. We're almost into August. That means we're getting closer and closer to the kids going back to school. Anyways, I want to chat with you today about creating more demos, creating more content to share. I think one of the major challenges that many of us go through as voice actors, beginning business owners, but voice actors, artists in general, is the fact that no one knows we exist, right? No one has any clue that we are doing what we're doing. So because of that, no one has an idea that they should purchase from us or that we're selling something. And this becomes not only it's a lifelong challenge to market ourselves and to sell our services, but it's also something though that can be a little bit comforting in the beginning. And what I mean by that is that I work with a lot of voice actors, and so many of them fear that there is going to be this, or that they're not being successful because something's wrong with them, like their acting sucks or their audio sucks and sucks. You know, they're not so good. And sometimes, yes, that can be true. But oftentimes I find that if you're doing the acting training, right, if you're working on your audio and the quality, and you're working with engineers, and you're doing everything that you need to do to get your acting and your engineering to the place it needs to be, why are people still not hiring you? And it just goes back to that fact that, especially in the first couple of years of your business, no one knows you exist. At least not enough people, right? And this is something that you have to consistently do and put yourself out there time and time again, reaching more markets, reaching more places. We start with platforms, putting ourselves on platforms, doing auditions from places, doing whatever we can from established businesses. But then as we build our own we build our own back end of our direct marketing department, if you will, of our business, right? We have to realize that no one knows you're there. And I find that if you look at major businesses or startups, what, big thing that they do, right, is they, to get to more audiences, right? These people or organizations typically have a lot of money to start with, or they raise money, right? A lot of that money, needs to go to making people aware that they exist, right? Marketing, ads, awareness. And, as small startups, as a one-person startup like we are, or one-person businesses, most of us, we don't have that sort of disposable income that we can just use to spread everywhere, right? And buy ads and everything. So it becomes a challenge for us to get ourselves out there. And like social media, even though it's free, if you're not buying traffic through social media, which if you can, you should, but if you're not buying traffic through social media, the grind is a grind. Because the platforms are set up to make you spend money to get traffic, right? I mean, that's how they're set up now. And it's very difficult unless you are, one in a million of people who goes viral or does something where you become famous overnight. You can't count on that. Okay. So, I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't happen, and I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just saying that it's a real big challenge. And a lot of us don't want to necessarily be on film or do something like that. Right. So all I'm trying to point out, though, is because of all of this, many of us shy away from trying to consistently get ourselves known and in front of the right people. And so that is your number one job. All right. You have a number one job, and you have training. Your number one job on training should be becoming a better actor, getting better quality audio, and your number one job as a business owner, as a marketer, right, is to get business, right? Those are what you have to do, and you really have to push the limits on it. Because if you don't, again, no one will know you exist, and then you won't get work. And putting yourself up somewhere doesn't ensure that people are even going to see you. Because so many of these platforms now that are so stuff, they're so big, right? That sometimes you can get on some and no one even knows you're there. So you've got to continue to push forward and, do new stuff and put more stuff out there and more stuff and more stuff until you can't put any more. Okay, because that's what you have to do to get people to know you. Down the road, will that change? Sure. But does it really ever change? No, it doesn't. Coke doesn't stop marketing because everybody knows Coke. They still market. You have to continue to market to be seen and to be remembered and to be relevant. All right. So for us, in a nutshell, you've got to build more demos, one spot demos even, and you need to post them. You need to have them everywhere. You need to be putting stuff out into the world, planting seeds to get work, and you should be doing that every single day, nonstop, no matter what, on top of auditioning and all the other things you've got to do, because people need to know you exist. All right, I'm gonna stop preaching at you. I hope I just was on my mind. It's something that I'm always thinking about. I've got to get to more people. So many people don't have any clue that I exist. All right. And I've got to continue pushing that envelope. Real quick before you go, there's a link below if you'd like to check out Avio's Journey Elite Academy. We'd love to have you and help you with this, right? To help you start and grow your voiceover business, market yourself, become a better actor, do those things with a community and courses and live classes. It's really fantastic. Check out that link below. And also make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Talk to you later. Peace.